Hello, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the patterns of nature. Reflection. Symmetry is a condition in which the right and left sides of an object, such as a shape or animal, are mirror images of each other. It's also known as bilateral symmetry, and as you can see, these organisms exhibit this pattern, even us humans. Note that not all things are symmetrical, and those things are known as asymmetrical. Examples on the right are rocks and coral reef shells, which are inherently asymmetrical because, even if you divide them into two parts, they're not a reflection of each other. Rotational symmetry is a property of an object, such as a shape or an animal, that can be equally divided at a single point in the middle. The images to the right are great examples of rotational symmetry, which is also interchangeably called radial symmetry. They retain their appearance when rotated by a certain angle. For example, a flower with 6 petals must be rotated 360 degrees divided by n, where n is the number of symmetry folds. In this case, 360 degrees divided by 6 equals 60 degrees. So if you rotate this image by 60 degrees, or a multiple of that, the result will be identical to the original image before the rotation. Translational symmetry is when an object retains its original appearance when moved a certain distance in a given direction, without rotation or reflection. Honeycomb is a prime example of this, where even if you move around or over it, you will see exactly the same patterns. Fractals are a kind of pattern that repeats forever, and each part of the fractal, no matter how much you zoom in or out, looks very similar to the whole picture. Ferns and trees exhibit this characteristic where smaller branches and leaves. Ferns and trees exhibit fractal patterns where smaller branches or leaves resemble the overall structure. This self-similarity at different scales is also seen in natural phenomena, such as coastlines, clouds, and mountains. Waves, ubiquitous patterns that are all about oscillation and periodicity. Ocean waves, sand waves, seismic waves, light waves, and sound waves are all physical phenomena that are fundamentally wave patterns. Spots and stripes are two distinct visual patterns characterized by repetitive shapes, commonly found in animals, plants, and other natural phenomena. You can easily identify these patterns when there are dots or alternating bands on the surface of skin or other objects. The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers in which each number is the sum of the previous two. This pattern can be seen in various forms throughout nature, often in spiral forms rather than in the numbers themselves. End of discussion. Thanks for listening.